What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is the LVME. I'm Jared, and this is one of our Smokin Reactions. We got Tom MacDonald. We got Adam Calhoun. New World Order. I am super excited. But even more so, check this out. You can see this on your screen. When I was loading up this video here, there was a link on the bottom here. There is a fucking collab, an entire album, Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun, pre-release February 18th. I'm almost speechless. Seriously, that's a collaboration I never saw coming. Nobody said shit. And these two guys, while they're kind of similar, they're also very different. Like, they look very different. Their rap styles are incredibly different. Adam is an OG in rap. He's a far better technical rapper than Tom is. I love Tom MacDonald, don't get me wrong, but Adam Calhoun will rap him under the fucking table, okay? That doesn't mean Tom don't have skills, but there's levels to this shit. And Adam Calhoun is levels above Tom as far as his rap game goes. But Tom has skills. Tom is very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on Tom MacDonald. I'm a huge fan. I'm just super surprised. I'm taken back. I was surprised by this song. I saw it on Instagram, okay? And like when he had the picture of the two of them, but Adam had the mask on, so you couldn't see who it was. My first thought was Adam Calhoun by the size, and I was like, nah, man, maybe Struggle. But I thought that was even less likely. I figured it had to be Brandon Hart. Shows you what I know. Rocking the one hitter today, everybody. So I'm speechless. There's an album. That's a collaboration that is just sick. It looks like it's going to be a digital release and not a CD this time, which I think is a first for Tom MacDonald, which means, yeah, I'm going to have to pick that up. So I'm excited about this song. This is definitely going to be social commentary, political stuff, without a doubt. You can tell by the title, New World Order. And now I'm in the mood for it. You know, the last reaction I did to a Tom song was for Naked, and I'd been asking for a song like that because I was tired of the political and the social commentary music that, you know, ended out 2021. Just, you know, it's enough after a while. You want to hear something else. I didn't care for the video of that too much, but that song was fucking dope. And now it's been such a crazy start to this year. I can't believe it's only like the 21st when I'm recording this and the song's dropping. That's crazy, man. We've had so much going on. Like, I'm so frustrated by this. Like, I can't even turn on the news. Like, I try not to watch the news anyways, but sometimes you just got to see what's going on. And there's so much bullshit. The censorship, the incredible double standards that are just everywhere. And a double standard should matter to you, whether it's your guy or not. Like, people want to make excuses when it's the candidate that they support. Like, who cares? A standard is a standard is a standard. And here's a quick example before we get into this music. There was a lot of talk early in Trump's presidency, whether you like that man or not. This is undeniable. There was mad talk about his cognitive abilities during the first like year and a half of his presidency. People were demanding he take fucking mental acuity tests and all this shit. Have you heard that about Joe Biden from anybody that's not a Republican? And they don't have much platforms to yap on to the masses anyways. They got their Fox News, they got their own little itty-bitty Twitter accounts if they don't get yanked off. But I mean, where's the public outcry for that? Where's the nightly news hammering every night on a man who probably could use one? He's what, 105? Oh. Or how about Trump and everybody on the right who believed this theory, right or wrong, that somehow there was fraudulent actions at the end of this last election cycle. People got lambasted all over the place for that. And then I swear to God, it was within this past week, Biden comes out for a press conference and literally says the same shit about the upcoming election. And yet, I bet that there's no mad calls, and for Biden, and I'm not even going to get into it. You all know, like, it shouldn't matter if you dislike Trump and like Biden or vice versa or whatever. Bullshit is bullshit is bullshit. Standards are standards. We need some fucking truth. We don't need news media carrying the water for politicians who carry the water for major corporations. It's horse shit. Somebody's supposed to be there telling us what's going on. All right. Oh, there's a nice thing up on the screen. Oh, it's fucking computer. All right. Enough ranting. I'm really in the mood to hear what these two guys have to say about things. And I'm really curious how their styles mesh here. All right. And I'm betting Tom's going to say, here's my prediction. Tom lyrically will have like better analogies and say things in a more interesting way. And Adam will rap his ass off and out rap Tom while having a different kind of lyricism. Like Tom's lyricism is like the old Arsenio Hall, but like things would make you go, or why didn't I think of it that way? Whereas Adam will come in and hit you with a lot of syllables that rhyme, interesting rhyme schemes, flow switches. Yeah, that's my prediction. We'll see. Let's see what's up. Here we go.
Here's the problem with America, the country is broken, cause they minds stay closed, but they mouths stay open. Get attacked and we blame terrorists, go broken, we blame the price, blame racists for the racism, but only if his skin is white.
Okay, we made it 12 seconds before I stop. Wow, that motherfucker just said a lot. Blame racists for racism, but only if they white. Yup. America is broken. Yup. That's kind of like what I was just saying. These straitjacket vibes right here reminds me of Akal and Mises. I can't remember the name of the song right now, but it's super fire. Shit, it's not coming to me, but that's a good song.
With America, the country is broken, cause they minds stay closed, but they mouths stay open. Get attacked and we blame terrorists, go broken, we blame the price, blame racists for the racism, but only if his skin is white. If we don't need guns, cause we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers, call a fireman, please. You didn't want.
Ooh. Did you hear that? If we don't need guns, you can call the police. I think he said if we have fire extinguishers, don't need the police. You don't need the fire department if you have a fire extinguisher was the gist. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
We don't need guns because we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers. Call a fireman, please.
We don't need fire extinguishers. Call the fireman, please. We don't need guns. You can call the police. We don't need firemen. Fire extinguisher, please. I don't even need to say nothing, do I?
White, if we don't need guns because we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers, call a fireman, please. You didn't want to build a wall and now the border is weak. Your favorite actor has a gate that's like 15 feet. Racism is gay if you're...
That's so true. When's the last time you saw one of these actors not live behind a wall? Right? All these motherfuckers out there preaching. It's just like they fly all over the world in these expensive ass private jets that waste fuel like crazy and then yell at you for driving your four-wheel drive down the street because you're wasting gas.
You're offended, that's retarded. And tolerant.
Wait, I'll bounce that back. What did you say? Something about being offended is retarded. All these words you're not supposed to be able to say.
Extinguishers, call a fireman, please. You didn't want to build a wall and now the border is weak. Your favorite actor has a gate that's like 15 feet. Racism is gay if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target.
Racism is gay if you're offended, that's retarded. That's funny, Tom. Funny but true. See what he's doing there, right? Of course you do.
Racism is gay if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target. If a white man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous.
You paint your face black if you're white and you're a terrible, horrible racist. You put on a dress, you're a hero. Oh man, it's just a thing.
White man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous. All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your
All these double standards, man. I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion. What do you say if they censor? Probably your voice or the voices. Or something.
voice. Call it that standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your voice. Call it that a deadbeat for neglecting his boys. But a mom kills a baby and you call it pro-choice. You act like
Ooh. Call it that a deadbeat for neglecting his boys. But if a mom kills a baby, you call it pro-choice. That's a provocative statement. Ooh. That's Tom right there, though. That is Tom. Wow, look at that. Look at that thumbnail right there. Jeez.
like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us.
Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Dude, there's so much censorship going on right now. I never thought I would live to see the trend reverse, and that the party that used to support like free speech and counterculture and blue collar and the working class, blah, 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 and the downtrodden and the poor, et cetera, now they're just fucking like big corporation, you can't talk, toe the line, and if you're white, you're a racist, and everything is your fault. I'm tired of that too. Oh, it's just nonstop barrage, and it's not just the racism thing. It's not the racism isn't real, man. I've seen real racism up close and personal. I've been in black culture pretty much my whole life, especially as a youth, and I saw some terrible things happen right in front of my face to some people. That, like, while it wasn't happening to me, I got as close as you can get with people I loved and cared about and saw the worst fucking shit happen. Like, racism is real as fuck. Yes. Every white person is not a racist. Trump doesn't lead a nation of white supremacists. Like, just stop. And now the new thing is to hate on people because they won't. I can't even say it. YouTube censored me last time I talked about this because they won't do certain things medically. So you're gonna hate them. So much hatred. They want you to hate everybody. Like, once you step back and get out of the damn matrix and see how much division and hatred is pumped by the media and the people that are controlling them like little puppets, it's pretty shocking. I mean, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not much on the conspiracy theory, but it's undeniable that nonstop hatred of your neighbor is pumped in this country through the news media, whether it's a happy coincidence or a nefarious plot or something in between.
Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose. Here's your medal. To a new world order. Why they hate the flag, they try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me, I'ma let off a round. Pow, scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make it.
Really like the way he came in there. Adam's flow is on point already. I disagree with Calhoun on this one thing. Like, I really don't have a problem personally with those who wish to burn the American flag. Like, it's nothing I would never do. I would ever do. I love America. I'm proud to live here. I'm thankful. I'm lucky enough to be born here, raise my daughter here. Like, shit. The world's a scary place. I was just watching this Mr. Ballin. You guys fuck with Mr. Ballin's channel? You should if you don't. Mr. Ballin's channel is on point. All right, and he was telling one of these it was one of the pictures, like the top 3 disturbing photographs and the story behind them, and it was this friggin' like 18, 19-year-old kid goes over on some kind of class trip or something in North Korea and then winds up getting stuck there, and then I guess he was returned to the US in 2017. like in a coma. And they accused him of taking a poster of Kim Jong-un off the wall and trying to smuggle it back home. It was absolutely crazy. And like the dude died like 6 days later. It was horrible. Like other countries are fucked up. If you live here in America, you're lucky. Doesn't mean you can't be suffer trials and tribulations here. Of course you can. Just a little perspective. That's all. It doesn't mean that what you're going through doesn't matter or like your times ain't hard. It's just it could be worse. That's all. Could be fucking worse.
Like they try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me, I'ma let off a round. Pow, scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 80.
See his style, but there, talk about the technical ability. He's got that pow and that look that came in fast off the rhyme. Just technically, he's so good, man. He's so fucking good.
Here's your medal to a new world order. Why they hate the flag, they try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me, I'ma let off a round. Pow, scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it cause they black or they make bad decisions? I ain't good at math, but it seems like it's division. Or is it white privilege? I believe politicians need to be locked up. Try to take our freedoms, that's how you get shot up. Got our back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns.
And the 2-syllable rhymes keep locked up, stop us, shot up. Politicians get locked up. They only care about trying to get one politician locked up.
Or is it white privilege?
And he says some provocative shit here too. Adam will put it out there, man.
Make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it cause they black or they make bad decisions? I ain't good at math, but it seems like it's division. Or is it white privilege?
Definitely division. There's so much division.
I believe politicians need to be locked up. Try to take our freedoms, that's how you get shot up. Got our back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns, more ammunition, please stock up. Election gets rigged, rights get infringed. Take this syringe, frighten your kids, show up right where you live. Make me wanna grab a rifle and just go.
Adam always talking some violent shit. Adam always talking some violent shit, which I like, dude. It's just a song, you know. It's just fucking music. It's an expression.
Act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose. Here's your medal. To a new world.
I said, you act like you so much better than us. Ain't that the truth? Man, those people that think along these lines, like these ultra woke, man, some pompous motherfuckers, aren't they? I mean, Jesus, dude, I don't think I know everything, and I don't think all my views are right. I'm not conceited enough to think that every view I have is the correct one, and I certainly don't think that everybody should fucking think like me. The fuck would that be? And if you think that way, you need to expand your thoughts a little bit more past that. It's not that wouldn't make a good society, man.
And everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility. I don't know.
God damn. Yeah. Okay. We're doing a little back and forth now. That's tight. Okay. Ooh.
White folks for every little bitty.
You want to blame white folks for every little bitty thing. Yeah, it's weird.
Thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility.
I don't take responsibility. I take responsibility for my actions. That's what I take responsibility for. I don't take responsibility for any of this guilt trip shit that goes on in this world. Absolutely not. I have no white guilt, and I'm not scared to say it. Like, no, I didn't do shit to nobody. I don't feel guilty about things I had zero control over, zero participation in, and yeah, neither anybody in my family or anybody that I know or associate with. Fuck a bunch of racists and fuck a white supremacist. I ain't taking responsibility for fucking shit I didn't do. I'll stand with you against it. Don't start blaming me for it.
Tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility.
White fragility. They got words for all this shit. They got like white privilege, white guilt, white fragility, the white patriarchy. Fuck's sake.
One blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility. I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability.
Now that's a bar with some meaning behind it, I believe, from Adam. I'm a pretty big Calhoun fan, all right? And he expresses his opinion in some songs, which he's perfectly entitled to. And then some people try to twist that into saying that not only is he intolerant, but that he like shouldn't be allowed to perform. Like he had shows canceled in fucking Cali for fucking supposedly transphobic bullshit. Look, man, I take his word. I take what he says at face value. He says, I don't understand trans man with humility. There you go. You don't have to, just because you don't understand something, you think something is strange or unusual, it doesn't mean you're an intolerant racist. It doesn't mean you think that people should, or bigot. And that instant labeling is fucking wrong. Anyways.
Tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility. I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me.
There you go. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. People are supposed to compete in the arena of ideas. That doesn't mean that you go out and you try to back up your racist bullshit or your bigotry. But because you don't understand something, or perhaps for you it's unusual or odd, it doesn't make you a bigot. It doesn't make you intolerant. But that label gets thrown around by pompous people. And you know, as a quick aside, let me tell you something. I think that there's a high percentage of people who jump on these fucking trains with this calling everybody a racist and calling everybody a fucking bigot and running out and BLM chanting and fucking I'm talking about white people here, and they go on their fucking Twitter accounts and they just retweet all this shit and bash fucking white people. I have a theory behind that, and I'll keep this short as possible. And here's the example that sums up the theory. When I was growing up, there were these two preachers that were big fucking deals. And when I was a real little kid, I had to go to church all the time. My parents were involved in the church a lot. And so we knew all about like Jimmy Swaggart and Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. All right. And these two guys would get out there and they wouldn't shut up about hookers and the sins of fucking prostitutes. And they used their platform to just blah, 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 way too much about fucking the evils of prostitution. And guess what they both got busted doing? Fucking hookers. Okay? And I can't help but think that there's a percentage of these people that like they take these little platforms and they won't shut up about racism and how everybody's a racist. Do you know why? Because they feel guilty because they're fucking racist. They go home and they're the ones that think these fucking thoughts in their head bad about people. They're the ones that fucking talk bad about gay people while they're at home and drop N-words in the privacy of their own home and then go out and fucking, yeah, BLM. I think there's a high percentage of that shit going on, personally. Because if you're... anyways, I rant on these. Dude, it's this fucking topic, man. What these guys are talking about is real shit, and we see that right now so much. And I'm fucking tired of it. So frustrated by it. So frustrated. Look at that dead-ass look.
You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me. I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me. And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do.
Thank you. First off, that flow Adam was dropping right there, and that rhyme scheme was ultra fucking tight. Yeah. Tom just said exactly what I got done ranting about.
Be a man, then call it toxic masculinity.
Listen to the technical shit right here in this little back and forth. This shit's good, man. These guys are killing it.
Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility.
I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me.
And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do. The system's killing everyone, it sucks, but it's true. They kill you, then they broadcast it and call it the news.
Or they'll brainwash you through social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately.
Yup. Seen a lot of that too. It's weird. If you disagree, delete you immediately. I don't know if he means like because both things were happening, that like the tech company will delete you for saying certain things off their platform, or that other people will delete you from,
Make America
other people will delete you from their feeds if you say something they disagree with. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with people, and there's nothing wrong with being able to explain why you think the way you do should someone ask. You should be able to explain why you think the way you do. It's not
social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately. Make America China pretty easy to see. I will always remember the land of the free.
You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special to a new world order? Your facts ain't facts without censoring us.
Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Can you believe the amount of censorship going on right now? It is shocking. Like, I literally can't believe it. Like, I get rendered speechless that these social media platforms can. It's just shocking.
Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose. Here's your medal to a new world order.
Damn it, another dope video by Nova. Look at that, the Brave, Calhoun, crossed with MacDonald. Tree Hoarder on iTunes or Amazon. A digital release from Tom MacDonald. Wow. Man, I hope this shit kills it. I've never purchased a digital album from these guys before. I used to rock the Amazon Music Unlimited, and I just canceled it just because it's crappy, man. I mean, so I get, like, when Calhoun or Upchurch dropped new stuff, I'd get the full album because I had the unlimited plan, and I know they earn money from my little streams of that or whatever. But I never actually purchased their albums. I've just been doing it that way. But I'm gonna have to get this because I canceled my Amazon plan because that shit is just, their thing sucks, man. It's whack. Oh, wow. Amazing video. I want to hear what you all thought about it. That's why I do these, because I love to hear other people's opinions. I'd love to know what you think about what I said, what they said. I will answer as many comments as I possibly can. And finally, before I go, if you like combat sports at all and you're into cannabis at all, or even if not, check out my podcast, SWAT MMA. We smoke weed, we talk mixed martial arts. It's me and my buddy. We're 120 plus episodes in. We have UFC fighters on. We have BKFC fighters on. We have King of the Cage fighters on. And we talk a lot of different combat sports. Links on your screen. Give me the thumbs up and the sub if you're down. Later, everybody.